Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and others that great millstone. Um, I'm going to name this lesson Why Hell Doesn't Make Sense. Hell as in, the gates of hell, which, fairy tale is that, you go to hell and you burn for eternity. But this is Job 14:10. It says, But man dieth and wasteth away. Yea, man giveth up the ghost, and where is he? All right. And the answer is Ecclesiastes 12:7. It says, Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. Okay. So for the most part, that's where we know the spirits go. All right. When a man dies, according to Job, it asks a question. All right. Job 10. But man dieth and wasteth away. Yea, man giveth up the ghost. And where is he? All right. He's with the Most High. He's with the Most High. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. All right. So that's why hell doesn't make any sense. One more scripture. Ecclesiastes 41:1. It says, O death, how bitter is the remembrance of thee to a man that liveth at rest in his possessions, unto the man that hath nothing to vex him, and that hath prosperity in all things, yea, unto him that is yet able to receive meat. O death, acceptable is thy sentence unto the needy. See, and unto him whose strength faileth, that is now in the last age, and is vexed with all things, and to him that despaireth and hath lost patience. All right. So death is acceptable to those who are withered away, meaning, pretty much they lost their strength. Those that despair, those that the things of this world taunt them, whether it be pain, ailments, so on and so forth. But the scriptures say death is acceptable. All right. Then it goes to say, verse 3, fear not the sentence of death. Remember them that have been before thee, and that come after. For this is the sentence of the Lord over all flesh. So all flesh must die. It didn't say whether or not flesh goes to hell, which we know hell is a grave. It didn't say that, they're going to burn for eternity. It says that spirits go back to the Most High that gave it, So, this is pretty much a lesson. Just ran into a few scriptures, man. And it only makes sense when you go through them and read them and see how they connect with one another. Because the scriptures say, through that precepts, do I get understanding? And I hate every false way. Roughly paraphrasing. I know it's in Psalms. But I'll continue reading. And, it says, fear not the sentence of death. Remember them that have been before thee and that come after thee. Or and that come after. For this is the sentence of the Lord over all flesh. And why art thou against the pleasure of the Most High? There is no inquisition in the grave. All right. Whether thou have lived 10 or 100 or 1,000 years, which this proves that human beings once lived to be 1,000 years old. All right. So, let's go into that word inquisition. Inquisition. It might not pop up. Slacking. Yep. See. All right, so Inquisition. A period of prolonged and intensive questioning or investigating, interrogation, questioning, quizzing, cross-examination. So you're not getting cross-examining, examined in death. That's a good point right there. It says there is no inquisition in the grave, whether thou have lived 10 or 100 or 1,000 years. The children of Simmer, well, yeah, so there ain't no cross-examining. You go straight to the Heavenly Father. Okay. There ain't no, there's no question about it. It's plain as day. All right. All right. So go back to Job. I think it's the 17th verse, but I mean, 17th chapter, but I'm not sure. So, Salakia, bear with me. I can. So, Salakia, this is Job 3, and I'll just start at the 11th verse. All right. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Why did the knees prevent me? Or why the breasts that I should suck? For now should I have lain still and been quiet. I should have slept. Then had I been at rest. So the rest he's talking about is death. With kings and counselors of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves, or with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver, or as in hidden untimely birth, I had not been. As infants which never saw light. There the wicked cease from troubling, and the weary be at rest. So the wicked and the weary, cease from troubling, and they be at rest. All right. The prisoners rest together. See, they hear not the voice of the oppressor. So once again, the hell doctrine doesn't make sense. Okay, according to the scriptures, because we know the scriptures give you clues. All right. And understanding, it gives you more understanding. And I'm gonna get the precept. It says, but I'm gonna finish this. Is this the small and the great are there, and the servant is free from his master. Wherefore, light is light given to him that is in misery, and life unto the bitter in soul. You see, which long for death, but it cometh not, and dig for it more than hid treasure. All right, so you got people that's weary of life, that try to find death and can't find it. So death is nothing more than pretty much rest. Okay, because even Paul said we know we have spiritual bodies. Okay, and all men, when they die, their spirits go back to the Heavenly Father. Okay, the spiritual realm is is made up a different way than we perceive it. Okay, there's a great gulf fixed. The certain spirits are separated. And that's it, and that's all we need to know. We don't need to make up no fairy tales and try to extrapolate too deep into it, because it would just get lost. It says, which long for death, but it cometh not, and dig for it more than hid treasures, which rejoice exceedingly and are glad when they can find the grave. All right. Let me see. So, right. Okay. So let's get this last precept. Okay. So here we go. Just read these as songs, man, because when you read the precepts, they give you more understanding. And that's why when you read certain things, you should be able to cross-reference it with another precept, and that should connect. And pretty much give you more understanding of what's the revealing or the mystery that people pretty much lack out here. The understanding of the truth. All right. So Psalms 119:4 says, "Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently." All right. And the Roman Catholic Church and the Christians, they fail to do this often. All right. Psalms 119:15, "I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways." So the precepts are these words, and we respect his way. All right. So we understand that uh, there's no spiritual hell, or that the place of torment. That place of torment is on earth while we live, man. Hell is simply a condition. Hell is the grave. All right. In that two forms. Okay. You can't spin it any other way. All right. So I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. Okay. So his ways is not, burning you up for eternity. And I know a lot of Christians like to use that. The one in Revelations they talk about, the fire of eternal. You don't even have the understanding of that. It's talking about the thermonuclear missiles. It says, "Make me to understand the way of thy precepts, so shall I talk of thy wondrous works." Once the Psalms 119:40 says, "Behold, I have longed after thy precepts. Quicken me in thy righteousness." All right. So let me see if I can find that one. Here we go. Psalms 119:104. "Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way." All right. So we got the understanding of what hell truly is. Hell is death. It's not no eternity, because why would the Bible say otherwise? It's proven to say otherwise, which I just proved. And with that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba Shem Yahushai, Ba Shem Rakah Kodash, Dhamma, the apostles, knows that great mill song. Shalom.